Okay. Hello, everybody. All right. So we're just going to run straight through these because I have unfortunately ran out of time trying to go live, but I've been prolonging this video for about like 3 weeks now. So I said, well, you know what? It's about time to do it. Okay. So let's get started. First, because today's reading is going to be it's going to be about your past person versus your new person. All right. So, whether you're dealing with someone new or someone from your past, okay, I don't mean someone you've consistently had past issues with that's still around, and I'll repeat that later. I mean someone that you could have had y'all have talked in the past, but it wasn't really much of anything. Maybe you forgot about this person. I miss you. Okay? This would be a past person, returning with new feelings. All right. So, since we're getting started on the past person first, we are going to jump to the new person after, and then we're going to look at you and your energy and see where you are in all of this. All right. So, first up is going to be my water signs. Let's see if I can get that camera to adjust. Is it doing it? All right. Okay. So, Pisces is up first. All right. What's the energy between Pisces and their past person? I'm just taking one card, okay? I'm gonna read them all though. All right, so Pisces, the energy is that this person views this connection as a no strings attached connection, but someone has issues with it. This person does miss you, but they're not happy, okay? There is a lot of ghosting. I feel like that's why you turned your back on this person, okay? They do have some regrets and they are talking to a male friend or a very close friend of theirs about you in the connection. All right. What did this past person lie about or keep from Pisces? All right. Trap. Okay. Okay. So, um, this person either wanted you upset. Somebody definitely tried to get somebody pregnant. Okay. They did. All right. Um, I do feel like though somebody was trying to trap another person in their emotions because I see the heart right next to that. All right. Okay. Moving on. What will this past person regret due to the loss of Pisces? Damn. There's some type of memories. And they are communicating, but they're not communicating with you about these emotions, okay? So the one thing they're gonna be regretting is something that I don't know. It was some type of memory from the past, something they recently talked to you about. It's possibly something you already told this person. Like you could have told this person how you wanted to be treated or what you were interested in. Okay. And now they're thinking about that. All right. What's this past person's next actions towards my Pisces? See, all right, this I'm not looking at the pregnancy, okay? I'm looking at the fact that this person goes from positive to negative. So their next actions towards you Pisces is to be fake. All right? They're toxic. They're toxic. Okay, they're promiscuous. That's probably what they want with you though. For some of you, they do want to sleep with you to trap you with a baby. Okay, this could be a female energy. All right, let's move on to the new person, Pisces. What's their energy? Yeah, I had to make these because I ain't got a lot of wrong. I was like, okay. So this new person, what's this energy? This person gives off commitment, energy, something like that. Okay. What's this new person's energy towards Pisces? Damn, they feel like shit. They got some type of massive regrets. So this person comes to you for like emotional nurturing. That's what I pick up. Okay, so that's their energy. They feel like shit about something. This person could be sick or have a cold or something like that. All right, why does this new person show Pisces interest? Show interest in Pisces. Okay, You ain't got no court problems, no court issues or something like that. Um, they feel like they won't have any domestic issues with you or anything like that, or you're not trying to trap them with no kid. They don't feel like you're shady. That's why they drew attention to you. Okay. Sorry, hold on. Okay. All right. What does this new person want moving forward? Damn. In the near future, let's see. They just want to, okay. So they definitely want to live in the moment with you, Pisces, but they are in their feelings, okay? They don't know a lot about you, all right? But they definitely want to get to know you. What's this person's next action? Damn. You got a psycho ex coming back towards you. Oh, that's how they feel. All right. This person's next. Okay, so they may communicate with you. You guys may end up having a conversation about your exes, okay, or about people from the past that you've dealt with that you moved on from. All right. Let's look at your energy towards these people, new and past person. And then we're gonna move on to the next water sign. Okay. All right. Pisces. What's your energy towards past person? God damn. Hmm. You feel like you and this person are the same in some type of way, but you feel like both of y'all are not. It's like you don't tell this person everything, and you feel like they don't tell you everything. All right, that's how you feel. What's your actions? You're gonna damn. Well, twin flame energy. You're most likely gonna mirror. You're gonna mirror each other, pretty much. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're mirroring whatever it is they put out. You're putting the same energy out. Okay, what's your feelings towards the new person? You feel like you trust this new person. You feel like this person's awoke, elevated, okay? You feel like this person brings around positive energy or karma. What's your actions? But you're still going to turn your back on this person because you're not trying to stay attached. It's something about you wanting to keep your options open when it comes to a new person. All right, let's move on. Let's look at Cancer. All right, Cancer. We are going to look at your past person first. Okay? These are going to be timestamps after y'all, okay? I promise. All right, Cancer. Dang. Still on Pisces. Energy. Okay, Cancer. What's the past person's energy towards you like? Stay right there. Okay, well, bumping heads is in the reverse. It's like they are not trying to argue with you. Why? They feel like they don't want to win. They do want to come see you. Okay? So they're trying to find a way. I'm assuming they think you're angry with them. So they're trying to find a way to get you to not bump heads with them. Okay? It's like they're trying to avoid an argument or some sort of truth that you might want to express. Okay? What is this past person a lot of Cancer about? They could do a lot about. They could a lot about. This person do want to have kids with you, or they wanted to, but or they told you that, but they lied. This person could be toxic. They could be a toxic parent or someone who's an avoidant. They'll abandon you anyways. Okay, so they could have lied about how much love they had for you. All right, now for some reason, this person could have lied about wanting to have kids. Okay, um, what's this past person gonna regret due to the loss of Cancer? Having reckless sex. All right. Okay. Okay. I don't know. This person confused sex with love. lust with love or something like that. Okay. And they are definitely going to regret that because it seemed like they put that recklessness and sex above love. Okay. What's this past person's next actions towards Cancer? Okay, I see divine feminine, but she was kind of in the reverse. So it tells me that this person is definitely going to be emotionally blocked off from you. Okay. Um, they do want to come towards you though, but they know that if they do, they'll be shady. Hmm. So you're gonna need to let this person calm down, or they're gonna need to calm down, or something like that, before making any moves towards you. Let's look at the new person's energy, Cancer. What's this new person's energy towards Cancer? Oh shit. Okay. This person likes to watch you, especially from multiple accounts or social, especially if you have a platform or you post stuff online. They do like if you're spiritual, okay? So the new person could be spiritual as well. They could have their own accounts, okay? And it seems like if you're single, this person, mm, they may tell you they saw you in a dream or something like that, okay? Why does this person show interest in Cancer in the first place? Well, you showed your true colors. Okay, they like who you are as a person, as an individual. All right, period. What's their next moves and actions? Damn, shit. Hold on. Okay. Oh, sorry for moving the camera. All right. This person's next moves and actions towards you, Cancer, they're still gonna watch you. Okay, they want to watch you first. They want to observe you. Okay, that's their next actions towards you, and then they're gonna reach out to you on social media. They want reckless sex, though. That's pretty much what they want with you. All right, so be cautious of that. This person may have issues with money or debt or something like that. Let's look at your energy. Are you not looking for new? What's Cancer's energy towards the past person? How do they feel towards past person? You feel like you know enough about this past person. There's some type of karma or endings or something like that you may have caused or they did. But either way, it's like you feel like you know the truth about this past person. Okay. Um, what's your actions? Too many cards. That's too many cards. What's Cancer's at? Mm-mm. What's Cancer's next action towards past person? Okay. If anything, you're regretting the connection, okay? This is possibly if you continue to revisit or go back towards this person, this firestorm person, okay? So, what's your feelings towards the new person? You're not really looking, that's why I asked you, are you really looking for love with a new person? No, you're not, okay? You are content, all right? What's your actions on that, okay? Your actions is possibly, why is that your actions? Hmm. Well, you could still be emotionally, you're still emotionally connected to someone else, all right? Trying to get over someone else, possibly from the past. So at this current time, you're not taking any actions towards anyone, all right? Especially there's not, you're not already committed or connected. Let's move on to the last water sign. All right. Scorpio energy. Okay. Scorpio, let's look at your past person. Them papers getting on my nerves right now. So I'm not gonna keep going back over them. What's the energy? There's a cycle between you and a past person that has not closed out completely yet, Scorpio. What did they lie about? They lied about their debt, their credit. They obviously wanted to be single as well. Or they lied about how much money they have or how much money they keep. Okay. How much money they save, withdraw, all of that. All right. Hey dear. Mm-hmm. What will this past person regret due to the loss of Scorpio? Well, they're just gonna miss you, okay? For some reason, this could have something to do with some type of legal issue too. If you got kids with this person, somebody's coming off like they're fake busy. But this person, I don't know. It was like Scorpio, maybe you could have created a home or a good home with this person, and they fucked it up. Okay. What's this past person's next actions? They just want okay. I feel like this person lying now. Okay. Something made them feel comfortable. They didn't have to pay for something. Okay, that's somebody's energy. Someone did not have to pay for something or do something that made them obligated. So they are coming back because they definitely want to. Uh, they want to. It's something to do with family. All right. They either want their family back, but they don't want any strings attached. This person's a karmic. Somebody's a damn karmic and is needing to move on. All right. Let's look at the new energy. It's definitely unfinished business between you and the past person. Okay. All right. What's the new energy between Scorpio? Oh my goodness. Okay, this could have been someone that you had a close connection with at some point. Someone you could have moved on from. All right, they're definitely circling the block. They want to they're curious about you. This new person, they come off like they they like to watch you. Why did this person show interest in Scorpio? Because you either do or don't have children. Okay? It's either one of the two. Either you do got kids or you don't. And that's what they like. Okay? Damn it. What does this person want from Scorpio, this new person? What do they want? They definitely want to have reckless sex with you. All right? They want it with no condom. They want something they can rememorize. Okay? What's the next actions? Damn. They try not to have... Well, their next actions is to not tell you that that's what they want to do. They like sex. And they want a lot of sex. Okay? Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Prince. Taurus. That's what they want. They're addicted to sexual acts. And you've got this person turned on. Okay? They don't want anything with any strings attached. Like no emotional connection. All right, so this is maybe something you're agreeing upon or whatever. All right, let's look at your energy. How does Scorpio feel when it comes to past person? How does Scorpio feel towards past person? If y'all communicate a lot, you feel very comfortable. You may feel like this person's a bit arrogant or overly confident. Okay, you might feel like somebody talks too much just to make themselves look good. I don't know. You feel like this person is career focused. Okay, what's your actions? It says single, but what's your actions? You're going towards this past person. Okay, somebody definitely wants a past person back. okay? While others are bossing up and moving on past a past person because this person makes you depressed, okay? So you definitely feel like doing your own thing, moving on. Let's look at what your energy is towards a new person. What's Scorpio's energy towards a new person? You're going to be asking a lot of questions. You want to know if this person cares about your well-being, you, okay? Especially if there's somebody wanting to have reckless sex with you because you're not trying to start a family, especially if you already got kids, okay? That's the energy I got. I'm about to move on now to the next sign, the next element. What was the next element? Okay, air signs. All right. Air signs, Gemini, you're up. Okay, let's look at your past person's energy. What's Gemini's past person energy towards them? This person is going to act like they're busy and they're really not busy. They are avoiding you. Okay. They probably feel like it's because they think that you're hiding something or they are. Okay. They may feel like they're hiding a whole nother person, but they don't feel that stressed out about whatever. So they coming out fake busy. What is this past person lying about or keeping from you? They do want you to return. They want to return. They want you back. They want you to spend the blight. They're not ready to close some sort of cycle with you yet. All right. What will this past person regret due to the loss? Damn it. There's some type of love-hate connection here. This could have been a situationship or third party or something like that. But they regret loving you and then ending up hating you. Or vice versa. Okay. They love that you love them, but they hate when you hate them. What's their next actions? They're just going to continue to show disappointment, that they're not happy with you, they're not pleased. Okay, they are getting readings on you. They're very possibly spiritual. All right, let's look at the new person's energy towards you. All right, what's this new person's energy towards Gemini? New person mirrors your energy. It seems like y'all are good communicators. Y'all communicate well with each other. Why did this person show interest in Geminis in the first place? One card. Because they agreed to a no strings attached energy, so it takes the burden off you. It's like they okay with something, with helping you, giving to you, talking to you, or open or whatever, being open with you. You gave off the vibe, okay, or they did. What does this person want from Gemini? This new person. They want to treat you really good, make you fall in love with them, and then end shit with you. That's where that's going. That's where that's going. Hey, Cece. What's this person's next actions towards Geminis? Oh my god. Well, I just told you their next actions. They're going to be two-faced. Or they're going to call you that. Somebody's jealous, somebody's gossiping, somebody's a liar. Somebody's being fake. Okay, so basically, Gemini, what in the fuck? So you got a love-hate connection with the past person, and now you're building one with the new person. It seems like the past person and the new person want you to change or want something to be different with you. But that's not happening. Okay. Gemini's is like, I'm going to be who I want to be. All right, then. Let's move on to your energy. All right. Damn. I was asking, how do you feel towards the past person? Secluded, separated. It's like you're creating space, deliberately not isolating, but separating yourself from a past person. Okay. Um, what's your next actions? That's how you feel. Damn it. I don't know. You gonna make some money? No. Hold on. What's Gemini? What's Gemini's next actions towards the past person? Well, if you're turning your back on a past person, okay. There's some type of memory or something. It's like you feel like something was reckless between the two of you. All right. What's your feelings towards a new person? I'm sorry. Yes. You're going to come off fake busy because you just don't care. You like to do your own thing. All right. What's your actions? You may be asking this person for financial assistance. Okay. Work. Something to do with work. Plays a fair. All right. For some of you, you may come off fake busy because you feel like this person is not, I don't know, credible, dependable. They got money issues or something. Mm. You may go also, Gemini, from being fake busy to actually busy where you're able to repair your money and like work so that you're depending on yourself. All right. So that's what I got. Libra. All right, Libras. Let's start with the past person, then the new person, then you. Okay, Libra. What's the past person's energy towards you? You could be married to this person, Libra. There's some type of bad news between you and this person, or a marriage, or a commitment. So you're right now focusing on yourself. Okay. What did this damn past person lie to you about? The type of relationship or commitment they wanted. They made something sound good, but it was just a fairy tale. It was fake. It was not real. All right. What is this person going to regret? The toxic lifestyle they had, the being promiscuous, they could have made bad choices, okay, with you. All right, this may shock you, Libra, but that's what they're regretting is. What's their next actions towards you? Past person. Okay, something's coming to an end. So you go from something long term to something short term. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's why you are loving yourself. Okay, let's look at new person. Yeah, I'm not changing the decks and stuff. All right, what's the new person's energy towards Libra? They want to. All right. Okay. They want to sleep with you, but this person, they want to impress other people. They want to tell people they slept with you. They want to gossip about it. Okay. They want to talk about you and how you were in bed. What does this person show? Why did this person show interest towards you in the first place? Because they feel like you're not shady. They like that you like to do things by yourself. All right. They feel like you are someone that can teach them some sort of lesson. What does this person want with Libra? All right. I'm not going to keep going, but they want sex. They want. They might be wanting to get back at somebody or get even with somebody. Yeah. All right. What's their next action? Well, they want a fresh start with you. They are definitely letting go of some type of, I don't know, some type of toxic relationship. That's their next actions. okay, is to move past some type of other connection to either come towards you or they're moving, okay, or that's what they're telling you, okay, in order to run away from the connection. Let's look at your energy. I wanted these to be quicker than this, but I don't have no quicker than this. What's Libra's feelings towards the past person? You see this person's true colors, okay? What your actions? Damn. Okay. Well, you're still going towards this person. All right. You know enough about them, but you're still going to deal with them. Okay. For whatever reason, you're still dealing with this person. What's your feelings towards a new person? You're not having sex right away. That's how you feel. You may be wanting to say that right away. Hey, Irma. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, what's your actions? You're not doing it because you feel like that's a quick way to get you rejected. You want enough time to get to know somebody before you start another cycle. You're trying to let something in before something else starts. Okay, with a new person. That's your energy. All right, let's move on to the last air sign now, which is Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's look at the past person's energy. Okay. How does this past person feel towards my Aquariuses at this time? This person is either losing sleep, they're worried. Okay, they do think about you. I feel like they think about the conversations that you guys have had in the past. All right. What is this past person lied to Aquarius about? Obviously, how much sex they have. Okay. Okay, how open they are to Jezebel energy. They could be in a commitment, married, and still be this way. Okay. Um, this person don't like to settle for just one person is what it feels like. As yeah, because there's some type of red flag here between you and this past person. All right, what's this past person gonna regret due to the loss of Aquarius? They're gonna regret the fact that they were a jackass. Okay. So they definitely played in your face, and I see that this person is obviously getting played back with. They're not happy about something. Okay. They're obviously not happy about the damn choices and decision they made. So what's this past person's next actions towards Aquarius? They're gonna come towards my God. They're gonna come towards you with being anxious, because they feel like time's running out, but they're gonna be under a lot of pressure. Okay. This person does love you, or either they love that you love them, so they tell you they love you. Either way, they're coming to you anxious. But it's like you put the pressure on this person when they had to choose, and they didn't want to have to choose something. Okay, I don't know what that is. They didn't want to make a choice about something, but they had to anyways. Let's look at the new person. The new person's energy towards Aquarius. Thank y'all for those likes. Thank y'all for those likes. All right, what's the new person's energy towards Aquarius? This person, they're okay with you, having faith and being tapped in and pray. They just don't believe in that. They don't believe in that. They probably don't believe in that in spiritual, really. All right. Why did this person show interest in you? So if you like talk about, oh, maybe you should pray about it, they don't want to do that shit. They are actually comfortable feeling like shit is in the reverse. You made them feel comfortable. That's all I could pretty much see with this in the reverse. That's why this new person showed interest towards you, Aquarius. What do they want from Aquarius? Damn it. They want a no strings attached connection. I feel like mm, if they know that you've either recently gotten out of something or that you're still emotionally tied to something else, and they might be too, okay? They do, this feels like, I don't know, months down the line before you acknowledge, before this comes up. But then they want to put out there that they want, they don't want a strings attached because they kind of really want an opened doorway in case they're not 100% sure as to what they want, okay? Or what you want. All right, what's this person's next action? Damn you. Not taking all those cards. I feel like this is either weeks or months away. All right, but I'm gonna take another card. This says running, fairy tale, backstabbing, all this. I don't know. What's the new person's next action towards Aquarius? Okay, so they want to go somewhere. They want to hang out. All right, or they want to travel to you. You guys could be hanging out, riding around together, things like that. Okay, they could want to know where the hell you live so they can come pick you up. They want to fuck, reckless sex, or they could be thinking about it on their way to you. Okay, whether y'all are having it or not. Okay, so their next actions is definitely, I don't know, this could be a lead you on type of energy. I could just get that with this roadmap. Okay, this person, their faith isn't that, they're comfortable in their own energy, you know, round around cycles, lessons. Yeah. Mm. This person could have just somebody's gotten out of a long term relationship or marriage. All right. Or is still in it. So, they're not really looking for too much right now. All right. But I think that that's okay. Nobody seems to be moving too fast here. It seems like both of you kind of want the same shit at the moment. Let's look at your feelings towards the past person, Aquarius. Okay, sideways, but I'm gonna turn it up. All right, so you could be regretting something. You either regret the fact that you did pray for this person, or you meditated, you're healing from this person. You don't want to regret anything with this person. It feels like you want this person to regret shit more than you. You your feelings is you feel like this person should regret the decisions they made. Okay. What's your actions towards a past person? You're blocking this person, or you're just done with watching them on social media. You could be, some of you don't want to follow this person no more online. Okay, or you're no longer checking your accounts to see if they're looking or if they're hitting you up. All right, what's your feelings towards a new person? Blocked. Well, you know what, I really feel like that was going towards the past person. Okay, you could be blocking off emotionally from a new person until you get over a past person or until some cycle ends. All right, what's your feelings? What's Aquarius's feelings towards a new person? You're gonna have, okay, there's like some type of mixed signals. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. How close did you want to get to somebody? Because whatever it is, you definitely wanted to get, they wanted to get close to you, and somebody gave off mixed signals, or you're giving off mixed signals. I don't know. You could be confused about this person on and off at times in the future. Okay, what's your next actions? What's Aquarius' next actions? Well, my Jesus, your next actions is to have some type of workplace affair or at least fantasize about it. Especially if a new person for some of y'all is on and off, okay, or you feel ghosted on down the line. You may just have reckless sex with somebody yourself. Okay, for some of you, maybe you feel like after something ended, it's when you decided to have something new start. Let's move on. Yeah, that's it. That's the last air sign. Let's move on now to my earth signs. Okay. Okay, so who's up? Virgo is up first. All right, Virgos. Let's see. What's your past person's energy? What is Virgos? This person want to get some type of evidence on you. They want to spin the block on you. They feel like you're not telling them the truth about something. Okay, so they're curious. They're spying on you. They could be wanting to put a tracker on your phone or device, honey, or they did. Okay, they want to know where you at all times. What this past person lie to Virgos about though? That's too many cards. I'm not taking all them. They lied about missing you. Okay. They wanted something. They wanted something from you. I don't know how they got it or if they got it, but they definitely lied about missing you. It was like what do you call it? When you reach out to somebody but you don't really want shit, okay? Except unless you want something. Alright, what is this person gonna regret due to the loss of you? Hold on. They didn't let something go or not being able to move forward with you. Okay. Or lying about moving forward with you. Okay. What's this past person's next actions? They're gonna repeat the same shit. They're gonna say that they love you. Okay. They miss you. All right. They wish they had moved on. They're just still checking in. But it just seems like they're not actually doing anything. Okay. They're not doing nothing new. They're just repeating the same thing to see if you're still, I don't know, gullible, useful, something like that. They're just going to break your heart. Let's look at the new person. The new person's energy towards Virgos. What is it? This person's a fairy tale, but they're a phony. They're a trickster. Okay? You could have blocked this person already. They could have been playing games. I feel like somebody met someone at a store and somebody met somebody on a social media site and it just didn't work out. All right, let's see. Why does this new person show interest in the first place? Okay, because they weren't happy elsewhere. Either you was a rebound or you was a damn distraction. Okay? Okay. What do they want? What does this new person want? All right. So they want to move on. Either with you or from you. I feel like they wanted something superficial. They didn't want something that was supposed to last or that was continuous. All right, what's this person's next actions? Well, I don't know. They want to have fun with you. Okay, that's your new boo. Damn. Yeah, they want to move on. They want to come towards you online and then they want to say goodbye. Somebody could have just been doing a lot of flirting with someone. Okay, and yeah, that's the new person you got. Let's look at you, Virgos. And then we're going to move on to Taurus and then Capricorns. Energy. How does Virgo feel towards a past person? You feel like this person fake? You don't trust them? You feel like they bougie? What's your actions towards this past person? Okay, well, you're emotionally disconnecting from this past person, okay? This person doesn't make you feel safe in some way. I see family in the reverse. So if anything, your next actions is to tell your family or their family something negative about them. Okay? What's your feelings towards a new person? You are going to keep to yourself. You're going to run away from the connection and keep something to yourself. You're going to keep that energy to yourself. So you're really not dealing with a new person like that. What is your actions? Okay. Okay. If you already got emotionally close to a new person that's making you feel hot and cold, detached, because that's how they've been treating you, your next actions is to basically, I'm assuming, be, I don't know, you're just going to feel rejected and depressed over the energy. It's going to show. Hmm. It's going to show when you're silent, when you're alone. Be careful with wanting to just sleep with people too. Okay? Because you'll go back to feeling even emptier than you did before. Let's move on to Taurus now. And then we'll do Capricorns. Okay. Taurus. How does the past person feel towards Taurus? They feel like you shady. Mm-hmm. That's their energy as well that they're just projecting on you. It's like this person wears some sort of mask. Okay. Um, this person, I feel like they're trying to get information on you with this phone call and this mask. Okay. What did this past person lie about or keep from the Taurus? That they were living in the moment, like they had it all together. Everything was all good. All right. This person lied about wanting to be in and out. That's exactly what they want. I'm almost done. Okay. Shit, I gotta hurry up. Cause I'm running out of time. Okay, what's this last person gonna regret due to the loss of you? Remember, y'all, this is love readings. This ain't money or anything like that, okay? Alright, they're gonna regret the fact that they closed off some sort of cycle with you. Okay? I do feel like they are talking to friends about you. Okay? But they're making it seem like you ghosted them or that you walked away or pushed them away or something like that. What's this person's next actions? I feel like they're also closing out some sort of cycle, some sort of negative cycle. Their next actions is to constantly try to heal the connection that they broke or that they shattered in some way. Okay, they've got faith in something moving forward with you. All right, that's the past person. Let's look at a new person. Okay. I should have kept these cards down there, but I did not think about doing that. All right. Let's see. What's Taurus's new person's energy towards them? Damn. Okay. Their energy. They're not happy about something. Okay. Um, I don't want to clarify anything. It's so general. Okay, so this person's energy is showing up like they're not happy. Okay, the new person, same energy, same deal. Okay, why did this person show interest? Because they were under pressure. All right, they felt secluded or isolated from the world, and they show interest in you because you just come off like you're easy to talk to, like somebody can talk to you. All right, what did this person want? Well, they're not two-faced. That's in the reverse. All right, they want to show you who they really are. They want you to get to know them, but at the same time, they're having a hard time getting to know you. Obviously, because something from their past is not done yet. They're still possibly dealing with past energy. That's karmic. This could be their family. This is whoever the hell they fed up with. What's this new person's actions towards Taurus? Why did that still come out? I hated that. This person's next actions towards you is to create some sort of damn fairy tale, some sort of story, okay? This could be why they can't answer the phone, why they can't come see you, and this is going to give off some sort of mixed signals. Okay. towards you. Let's look at your energy towards the past and a new person. And then we got to move on to Capricorns. And then I got to close this out with who's last? Fire? Okay, yeah. All right. What's how does Taurus feel towards their past person? You feel depressed when you think about this person, and you sometimes want to sleep with other people. What's your actions? Your actions. You may want to do something that surprises this person, that shows that you love this person. Okay, especially if you feel obligated to this person. All right, let's see. What's your feelings towards a new person? this is gonna be somebody you keep on the side, somebody you benefit off of, okay, in some type of way, financially, definitely securities here. What's your actions? You may be wanting to reconcile with somebody that you feel like you benefit off of, okay? You may be telling them or they're telling you that they've received some sort of bad news, but you're definitely reconciling with this person. All right, let's move on to Capricorn's energy now. All right, Capricorns. What's the past person's energy towards you, Capricorn? What is their initial overall energy? Past person towards my Capricorns. Wow, are you not giving them no energy? This person still got their eye on you, but I feel like you're unsure about this person's motive. They give off like a bad boy type of energy or something like that. They could have been locked up a time or two. What did they lie about? This bitch lied about having some type of psycho X or connection tied to them, okay, that won't let them go, okay? This person be checking on this person's energy, whether you know it or not, possibly through tarot, okay? What is this past person going to regret due to the loss of Capricorns? The fact that they didn't reconcile fast enough or the right damn way. This is going to put them under a lot of pressure and give them a lot of anxiety and stress the fuck out. Okay? Because they ran out of time. Or at least that's how they're going to feel, especially if things don't go their way. All right, what's this past person's next actions? They're going to be emotionally blocked off towards you. Okay? They want to do the right thing, but it seems like at the same time they could be in the midst of two people, okay, or multiple people, and that's why they're distracted. All right. Yep. Yeah, they're giving off mixed signals too. Let's look at the new person's energy. This new person could be mirroring you. All right, they may treat you or talk to you or communicate with you that they feel like y'all are the same. Okay, better find out good common ground. What y'all got in common? Well, how does this new person truly initially feel towards Capricorn? Okay, they feel like you're fed up with something or someone. Okay, Capricorns. Why did this new person show interest in the first place? Because they believe you're not into any spiritual thing or something like that. Maybe they're not either. Hmm. Hmm. Could have been genuine in some way. It seems like they already know you, so they didn't really have to check on you or nothing. It feels like they trust you already. Okay, that's why they show interest. This could be a past person that is returning. Okay, what is this? What do they want? That's too many cards. What does this new person want with my Capricorns? Damn it! I'm not taking all of them either. All right, they want to be fucked up all over you. Okay, they want to be in their head over you. They want to know you. They want to get to know more about you. They want to know more about you. Okay, to see where you're coming from. They lose a lot of sleep over you. They think about you a lot. They just don't tell you that. What's this new person's next actions? There's some type of karmic tie here. Somebody's tied to a damn karmic. Okay. This person's next action is to be quite obsessed with you in a way that possibly creates negative memories from your past. But they definitely are clingy. Okay. For what reason? I don't know. They're emotionally obsessed for sure. Sorry for moving the camera. All right, let's look at your energy towards the past and the new person. What's Capricorn's energy towards the uh the past person? How do they feel? You feel like you've released a karmic tie, and this could be shocking news to someone. Okay. What's your actions? What's Capricorn's actions? You're keeping shit to yourself when it comes to a past person. You're not telling them your moves, or you're not talking. You're coming off like a mystery. You want them to miss you, okay? But you're keeping that to yourself too. Um, you want them to regret something. And for some of you, you seriously just got a secret that you're keeping from them. And you don't want them to find out. Okay? Um, there's definitely secret love interest. Somebody's fucking two people. And for others, it's like somebody's thinking about a past person, but fucking somebody else. I don't know. Or fucking a past person thinking about somebody else, whatever. What's how you feel, Capricorn, towards a new person? You feel like this person was surprising, okay? After some type of ex or psycho crazy ex or something like that. Okay? You could have been shocked to find that this person really has interest in you. Okay? What's your actions? Um, you're gonna be unpredictable with this person. Okay? You are gonna be unpredictable. It's like you don't really you don't want them to know all your moves either. Okay? Okay. All right, let's move on to the last elements and signs for the day. All right. Leo, so we're on fire now. All right, Leos. What's the past person's energy towards you, Leo? All right, Leo, this person is I don't know, somebody's checking on you. Somebody feels like they know a lot about you, they love you, but somebody is I feel like this person is spying on you. I don't know if you like it or not. Okay, what is this person lying about? Some of my Leos. Damn it. Mm. Somebody got bad news. They got a sex addiction problem, and it's something to do with their legal matters or issues or something like that. Okay, they lied to you about something. They lied to you. Maybe you felt like this person was always going to communicate, and they are not. Okay, that seems like what they lied about. Like they just wanted something sexual, but they didn't really want nothing else. Okay, what's this past person going to regret due to the loss of Leo? Well, they did not properly close out a cycle with you. And they are trying to walk away from something that's unfinished. They got a wall built up. They're gonna definitely regret that wall that they built. Okay. They wanna reconcile, but they're trying to push you to a limit. What's this past person's next actions towards Leo? Okay, well, they're gonna come back, but they're not gonna be psycho crazy. They're gonna try to be composed. I'm laughing because I don't know if they can keep their damn composure. Like you're gonna read right through them probably and eat them up. Let's look at the new person's energy. Okay, I definitely feel a new person in your energy. All right, well, how does the new person feel towards Leo? Come on. This could be a workplace affair. My God. Why did they show interest in you? Okay, because they don't have no ties to you, nothing domestic. Okay, they don't got no child support, they just got feelings. All right, what does this new person want? They probably want to remain single. All right, this person is running away from the connection. This person is unemployed, so they obviously want money. Okay, they want some type of help. Damn. They want you to understand their financial situation, is what they want. All right. What's this new person's next actions? They are running away from something. They're coming to you with some type of news. This feels like positive news. Okay. I need one more because not everybody want to hear that. All right. This new person. Somebody's not ready to reconcile with somebody from the past. I don't know. This person's going to show their true colors, okay, Leo? That's what they're going to do. Okay? As soon as y'all reconcile or start back talking. Let's look at your energy. How does Leo feel towards the past person? Damn. You don't want to reconcile with a past person. Not at this time. Or you feel like they don't want to reconcile with you. Okay? You're emotionally blocked off right now. That's your next action. Okay? You feel like you learned some sort of lesson when dealing with a past person. All right? So, what's your feelings towards a new person? You're not happy with them either. God dang. What's your actions towards a new person? They do to you. You're going to show this person how you truly are, what you truly are interested in, whether they like it or not. Okay? And you're going to try to read this person. All right? For some of you, if you've already married or dealing with a married person, I don't see you being able to go nowhere further. Or you're not going any further with a new person because you're still trapped with a past person. That could also be for cross watchers. Let's move on to Aries now. All right, Aries. What's your past person feel? Jezebel in the reverse. You won't give them none. You're not sleeping with them. They think you're not turned on by them. My God, what this bitch lie about? They could have lied about spinning a block with you or with a past person, okay? Or the fact that they were gonna block somebody. Damn, too many cards. What's this past person gonna regret due to the loss of Aries? They are going to have some sort of massive regret about rejecting you. Okay, even if they was dealing with somebody new over you, they're gonna regret that. Their next actions, this past person, they don't want to reconcile. They're emotionally closed off. Okay, their next actions, they probably can't get close to you. Okay, you're closed off emotionally, probably, or this is cross watcher. New person. Let's look at the new person. How do they feel towards Aries at this current time? What's the new person's energy? God dang. Well, they want to reconcile. They want they want to celebrate with you. Somebody cut you off and trying to come back, or you cut them off and they want you back. Damn. Why did this person show interest in Aries? Because you were single, or you gave off that energy that they could still do what they want to do while they with you. That's what they thought. What do they want from you? They want a fresh start with you. This could be somebody that gives off energy like they're a thug. Okay. What's this new person's next actions? They are not gonna boss up. They are not fucking secure because it was sideways. Okay. This person may come off like they're career focused, but They focus sometime and then sometime they're not. Okay, this may shock you. Let's look at your energy towards the past and a new person. Aries. All right, Aries. How does Aries feel towards the past person? Somebody is definitely not celebrating with another person. Oh, no celebration. You are leaving this person on red. You don't want any closure. You don't want to read their messages either. What's your actions? Your actions, but what the fuck? If you was cheating with this past person, you gonna fantasize about them while you're still leaving them on red. Goddamn. Mm. Let's look at a new person. How do you feel about a new person? You feel like you don't want this person to trap you in something, so you want something fair. Okay, you don't want nothing one-sided. All right. Your actions towards a new person. You are gonna turn your back if they are not what you're looking for, or if it doesn't align with what you're wanting, even if it's just somebody returning from the past or recircling something. All right, Sagittarius energy. Last card. Trying to get it done. Oh, okay. Sagittarius. Let's see. What's the past person's energy towards my Saggies? This person don't like that you left them on red, that you did not answer that damn phone, that text, you didn't respond, you didn't write back already. What they lie about? They lie about loving themselves, so there ain't no fucking way they could love you. What do they want? This past person? First of all, if you're emotionally or spiritually in tune, they definitely want to block your third eye or from you being able to read them. They don't like that you do that. What's this? I mean, damn, that was not the question for y'all. What's this past person gonna regret due to the loss of Sagittarius's? They just gonna say, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, because they regret that they were a slut. They regret that they didn't help build with you. They regret that they karmically tied themselves to you. Okay? They regret the fact that they don't got love in their life now. What's this person's next actions? This past person. They are not sweet talking. Okay? There's a lack of communication. Let's move on to the new person's energy now. Alright, Sagittarius. How does this new person feel towards Sagittarius's? This person's selfish a little bit, okay? They do want things their way, so they're not going to act that way. They're just going to show it. Why did they show interest in the first place? Because you ain't got no kids. Or because your kid's grown, depending. What do they want? This new person. What does this new person want? They want romance with no responsibility. Obviously, they haven't healed from any childhood wounds yet, or something like that, or some type of neglect. They may have issues or scared with wanting to drive too. So you'll be having to pick them up. If you tell them anything about your past situation and it didn't work out with that, it kind of gives them a leadway to have what they feel like an open relationship, because they don't want nothing. They don't want to get close. What's their next actions? They're gonna make you pretty much fed up, because I told you they don't want shit. No strings attached, ghosted on and off. You're probably gonna block this bitch. Okay? And then they're gonna spam you. That's probably the only reason you would block this person. Okay? This person's gonna act like they fed up with themselves too. But yep, they still want your energy. Now let's look at how you feel towards a past and a new person. And wrap this up. Get this out of the way. Alright. How does Sagittarius feel towards a past person? You feel like, I don't know, these are either good or bad memories. You feel like, okay, you feel like you think a lot because there's some shit that they've never talked about or they don't talk about. All right, what's your actions towards a past person? You're getting over whatever was emotionally painful or hurtful. You're obviously over that. What's your feelings towards a new person? You got feelings. Your feelings is anger. Because you feel like y'all already bumping heads and it's too soon. Okay. That could be moving a little bit forward for some of y'all, like 3, 6 months on down the line. All right, let's see. What's your action towards a new person? You may drink with this person, and then if you constantly drink with this person, you're gonna see that this person is a toxic lifestyle, and that's why they have a hard time getting close to their family or their kids. Okay. All right. Somebody's making bad choices because they are in their feelings. Okay, that's what I got for you guys today. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.